And balances, because when we start to play a bit with those platforms, you are going to need quite a lot of balance. We've been working with 24 teenagers aged between 13 and 22 on Summerversity, a project linked to Depths of My Mind, which is the professional performance that we are creating dedicated to the teenage brain. We have been working with an equipe of neuroscientists and with professional performers and consulting with a lot of young people on what it means to be changing, sometimes to feel lonely, to feel different, about friends, and about identity and belonging. Summerversity is our last chance to research and develop and workshop directly with young people before we talk about them.
It can feel lonely, you know? You can feel really different, and like I want to express that because I want to stick out from the crowd, you know?
Being a teenager, it's like this time you're kind of choosing who you want to be friends with, you're understanding yourself, you're understanding other people.
You're always being put into a group as a teenager. You're having teenage mood swings, you're angry because you're a teenager.
Sometimes you hate yourself a bit. You're like, oh, why am I like this? Why do I look like this? Why do I act this way?
You know, you're growing, and it's a stage that's very hard for some people to cope with, and that's why we've got these sort of things that we can express ourselves with.
We are going to bring our hands in and here, and then you're not jumping up, you're taking yourself out and moving out. We've been teaching aerial techniques, specifically cocoons. Free flying with harness. And with plexiglass platforms that we are actually using in the show.
So here, I'm going with my right shoulder. Because I was holding onto the edges, I still knew that I was going this way.
You can use your body in ways that you wouldn't normally be able to do with an everyday object, which is what your brain does. It can go to a world so far away and so different from your own.
Well, I mean, at school we're not really told to use our bodies. We're just told to use our words.
So this is just a chance to explore what's almost suppressed by school as you're growing up.
Well, since I'm very, very, very unfit, I know that I'm going to start off with painful muscles and end with painful muscles.
Optimistic.
We're always flying from different memories to memories. I think it will show how complicated the mind can be by the movements that we'll then be able to perform by the end of the week.
I will be rotating amongst groups, so we start to fix a structure, a routine. We are applying those skills to improvising and creating a small 5-minute piece on themes which are solitude and loneliness, belonging and identity, peer pressure or support, and feeling different.
We're creating a piece on the cocoons, and our subject is feeling different. So we're just sorting out some different moves and poses that we can do to create like a short dance. Especially using the cocoons, I think there's a lot of ways you can be dramatic and be calm and stuff, and it really helps me express myself, and I feel really linked with all the subjects.
I guess as teenagers, you're always feeling different. Like you can see a magazine or something, and girls are always photoshopped, and you always feel different.
We chose belonging and identity. I think it's because it's something we can both relate to.
I think we worked with the idea of one person being a shadow and always being sort of connected to the other person, but not being able to always escape from who you are.
And not quite knowing how you fit in to the rest of the world by being yourself.
As well.
I think we both just love moving,
Yeah.
just using our bodies to create art.
Because you can say more from moving than just words sometimes.
I'm doing about like identity and feeling different, because as a teenager you do feel like that, you know. This is my plan for it. So I've got to think of an idea of music, I've got to think of themes, I've got to think of the mood and like the tempo of the song and how to create an atmosphere with the audience, and also the technical side of things, and like if I'm going to put a dance twist on it because I am a dancer outside of this. I don't know, I just feel really connected with it, and it helps me maybe not bottle things up, you know, and it's not necessarily bad things, it's like it can be happy as well, you know. It's nice to just show emotions.
Our chosen theme is friends, but we decided that friendship can be good and bad, so you can have fun with your friends, that they can be there to support you. Then obviously there's stuff like peer pressure, competition, so we were thinking that maybe we could have some kind of rivalry, like fighting in the harnesses. Often people are like, oh, write a diary, like talk to a counsellor, but that doesn't always help. Like you need a different way of expressing yourself, kind of let loose and you can be free. It's just a completely different way of showing these feelings that you have like at this time.